Hey, hi. I specifically switched my headphones to these things so I can look at myself better. That's that's my reasoning. Because I'm vain. And also I fucking love this. I'm allowed. I got it. It's me. Anyway, how about the maps? Y'all didn't come here to look at me. I did. That's why I'm here. Something feels off though, and I don't know what it is. Thank you, Pimps. We're gonna start with elaborate. Maybe that's why what feels off. Where is Steam? Why isn't Steam open? Steam, please open. Thank you. Hey, Crypt of the Necrodancer. How about we play Crypt of the Necrodancer? That's right, I do have my types. And I've gotten this close to beating a run with Mary, which I'm sure no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but I does. Game's good. I'm not getting it. How do the levels sound? I've changed nothing, so they should be fine, but also everything feels off because I'm... You know how it sounds when you're listening to yourself, but you've got earphones in? It's slightly echoey. That. Elaborate. What was it called? Compo 35 Urbane Bula? Or something like that. Comp 35. Okay, I was close. I enjoyed Elaborate. I playtested this map. I did that. Urbane Bula, yes. Is that not your name?
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system.
No, not Urban Nebula. Urbane Bula.
Conditions.
Even as I'm playing this now, I'm remembering some of the suggestions I made. This glass was hideously filthy before, to an unrealistic degree. And that's all I remember. I wonder if I could find the messages while we were talking about this. I'll have to play the maps, but don't say it right. I don't know what you're talking about, Eddie. Cool map, but I don't know about the author. I mean, it's Zerby we're talking about. Trying to remember what order things happen in. You know, the old valve that... There can't be many of these in real life, right? Like, what is this? What purpose does this serve? Why would you flood this area? It's all under a bridge anyway. I think this looks pretty good though. All because of my suggestions. I didn't suggest that. I don't know about these slanted bricks, but also it's better than the rotation. Ramps, always is a problem in Half-Life. I think you can go this way, but there are backtrack rewards. Like shotgun shells for a shotgun I don't have yet. And head crabs, the best reward. I think that pretty much sums it up, Irby, yeah. And 1 battery. So generous. Oh, right, you can't actually get back that way though, can you? Was this for the vanilla Half-Life competition? I believe it was. Gordon Freeman is just destructive. I'd have to tweak my volume down a little because everything sounds so much louder in these things. What if a head crab... What if a head crab's a zombie? I just sit here, I get error sounds. Poison zombie. That actually makes some sense.
This is my hiding spot.
Now it's your grave or something. I don't know. What's the right way to indicate that something is pushable like that? Because those crates don't look that dissimilar. I mean, is it just that texture? The pushable crate texture?
Secure override accepted.
When I was making my Tower 2 level that I never actually released, I spent so long trying to make a very detailed one of these. Far longer than... That's what I do. I get caught up on the details. Tiny minor details that no one's actually going to give a shit about and forget to actually work on the map. Why don't any of these doors open? Like, just one, please. I have to read the signs. One day I'll get a shotgun. I got ammo for it, I have to. See? That's just science. None of that worked the way I was hoping it would. If I can... Some kind of pushable brand crates. I kind of like that idea. I've got to remember that Irby spawns stuff constantly if you backtrack any area. Like, surely that's close enough that you would be able to hear them teleporting in? Or did I just miss that? I like that this machine was just lasering a crystal forever. For what reason? We'll never know. And Irby also just putting all his interests into the maps. Because Irby was way into Hollow Knight at this point, so of course just slap Hollow Knight in there. I don't know what this is, but that's because I'm uncultured. On the other hand, I think I also said that when I was playtesting this. So clearly I didn't learn. This is the paper room. Archibald? What a weird name. Oh, that one didn't age well. No, it did not. I don't want the map to end. This is the end of the map, isn't it? It is. This is kind of like that other one we were playing where it just cut out, but this one at least it bothered to acknowledge that that's what it did.
Ammunition depleted.
Oh, hello. I found the abyss. What if, and this is mostly directed at Strider and Pens, what if you had a custom, what if you could do the sprays in Dark Souls? Will never end because I'm a hack. Okay, sure. If you say so. I don't believe it, but that's on you. GG aim perfect. This looks like quality. This doesn't look like something that was released in the year 2019. But that's how these things go sometimes. Shouldn't the README be called the same thing? Is that just an actual README rather than the details for the map? The plot, if you will. These are all very silly suggestions. A remake of AWP Perfect in gold source and with buy zones. Do not forget to put a rating on it, with comment for explanation what could be improved. I just love somebody to judge me so I can know what's wrong. Winky face. Okay. It didn't specify any consequences for not doing it, Don. There's always a loophole. The CS 1.6 remake of a source map, which is a remake of a CS 1.6 map. I believe it. I believe it. What's GG? And I'm assuming that's something that isn't just good game, because that doesn't make any sense in context. Gun game. Isn't that a Call of Duty mode? Is that a Call of Duty mode that is the same as Arms Race in Counter-Strike Global Offensive? I seem to remember that. I've never played a COD. I came this close when that Warzone was out, and then no one ended up actually wanting to play it, so I'm not playing it myself. So that makes my experience with Call of Duty, the tutorial for Warzone, and like the very beginning of Call of Duty 4. Also, notice how I had literally nothing to remark about that map. That was fun. Another Rebel vodka map. So someone actually went to the trouble of going through the rest of Rebel Vodka's maps and letting me know some of the questionable content in some of them. Which was this one, insofar as it is contextually relevant to World War II, I didn't just immediately delete it, because I don't know. Also, I haven't actually looked at them. The other one was right in the screenshot, and I was happy to just quietly remove it from existence. We don't need to see that shit. Who was that? Thank you to Alabaster Twub. Was that I thought it, Twub. Whatever Twub calls themselves, it's them. Where are we? I assume it's this one. Okay. I have to remember what it's called. I always have to remember what it's called, I just usually don't. I'm sorry if I keep, like, brushing my hair like this. I'm still getting used to it. Plus, I just want to feel up because it feels so... Whatever. If you follow me on Twitter, I've already ranted about it. I think the implication is that the hostages are Nazi experiments? What is this ground? What is this texture? Immediately, I feel like I am having trouble with what I'm seeing. If I fall in this water, is there any way out? Can you? It seemed too high. I don't know why. You guys call it that too, or is that just American? What is... I've never been 100% sure what AstroTurf is. So I'm not sure I'm qualified to answer that question. Hideous. That's as far as the maps goes. In theory, there's some hostages somewhere. I've yet to see them. Wait, no, the terrorists would have spawned closer. Where are the hostages? Are they in the boxes? This isn't a real CS map, is it? It was CS, wasn't it? AstroTurf equals fake plastic grass. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know that I've ever called it AstroTurf. On the other hand, I don't think I've ever really called it anything, so... I would just call it, I don't know, fake grass. But I've definitely heard AstroTurf. I've just never been in a situation where I've had the word AstroTurf and the thing in front of me and needed to combine the two pieces of information. Map to curve. This program generates arcs and ramps from gold source map files, or extrudes them along paths made from path corners. What does that even mean? I don't know if there's going to be much to see here, because this isn't actually a map. That's a good question, Pebs. Why did they choose to do that? I have an inkling. This tool doesn't have a preview window. There's not really anything I can do with this. You know, I can look at these screenshots. These screenshots look interesting. Jesus Christ, how many screenshots are there? Oh, they're looping. Never mind. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks neat, I suppose. There aren't enough Half-Life maps that take place in water slides. That's just science. Yeah, this sounds like more than I can really get into in a light fashion. Like, I'd have to make something and then turn it into a curve, I guess? I'm not making things, that's not the point of this stream. This stream is as uncreative as humanly possible. Never ending. Never ending is a collaborative mapping experiment between me and Trempler. Me being Bruce, not me being me. We worked on it on and off since April 2016. I'm gonna say the rest of this, I don't actually care about the rest of the description. It's a collaborative map between Bruce and Trampler. That's what we need to know. I think you make the cross section and tell the program how to extrude revolve. I barely understand what you just said. I don't think this is for me. Never ending. It's just called never ending. I could always just like pivot this stream at some point today and just go like, oh, instead I'm gonna play Left 4 Dead with people. We've been playing Left 4 Dead again because of that upgrade. Why do I have such a flimsy grasp of the English language? You'd think after however many years I've existed, I would have picked some more things up. Like Twister, but for custom curvy stuff. I don't know what Twister is. I say that having a vague recollection that I possibly used Twister. Never ending. These weird grating floors. Oh god, which way do I go? I get the feeling this is going to be pretty open-ended. That's trample. That's all I know. And I might even be wrong about that. Makes curvy stuff based off of not curvy stuff. That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
Power assist movement activated.
It's just another map showing off curved ramps. Weird flowy textures like Cybrain had. And a skull in the wall, I guess. None of those things are related. Hey, it's a thing that does things. Now you're talking a language I can understand. I feel like some parts of this map look distinctly less detailed than other parts of the map. Also, this is just a kind of everywhere visually. I'm gonna go out and say that it looks bad, but it looks very busy. Curve tool for Quake. Oh, probably. I suppose Quake's close enough. You could probably do most of the basic architectural stuff you can do in Half-Life and Quake, couldn't you? You wouldn't want realistic fall damage on. Very nice, but I'm a sucker for blast pit textures. I mean... It's a slide for green shit. No, that's not where I wanted to go. I wasn't paying any attention. Okay, what was that? Snarks. I appreciate a nice high up place you're not supposed to go item. I say, having never made one. Was that the... I know, like, that one screenshot that was going around of that map that Strider's talking about, but I don't remember what it's called, and I never played it. I'll play it through this, because it's on the vault. I didn't know they were on TWHL. Unless they went on TWHL just to upload that map, which wouldn't surprise me. People have done that. Have I seen all this map? I don't know if I've seen everything. Oh what? I joined TWHL to ask some stupid questions on the forums, I think. I don't remember what those questions are, and I'd rather not be reminded. Yeah, I don't know about this map, honestly. I like the glass pipe with goo going through it. What were you doing, Irby? That happened. I don't know what I expected. How do I ever find that again? Oh, there it is. I think I've seen enough. Flashbang is one of those people that one of those many people that I only ever really discovered when I went outside of TWHL. The fact that I stuck to TWHL for so long, honestly, I've been missing out on so many cool people in the community. Because, surprise, surprise, not everyone exists on this website. I didn't know that. I was young and stupid. At age 20-something. I lived a sheltered online life, put it that way. You know what? I'm already sick of wearing these. These get uncomfortable after a while. So I am going to change back. Do my other thing. If I don't drop it. Gotta have some hair out. Just for effect. Gotta run, catch you later. How dare you, Don? Bye. Should I, I'm going to, simply because this is what's being discussed at the moment, I'm going to open up and see what the first thing I inflicted on TWHL was. Because you can find that stuff. Unfortunately. I'll just narrow this down to my actually no, I'm not showing this on here because it's got an email address in it. God, this fucking sucks. Is it possible to get some decent flora textures here? It's not the place to go for that. God, this post is insufferable. I'm sorry that I'm not showing it, but I did the thing where I went in there and said send them to this email address. God, which is annoying at the best of times. We all learned. Come on, it was 53 years ago. Well, you can't cut me some slack. I need help. Give me stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Why are so many M maps? This is another one from Bruce. Don't know if Trapper was involved. I didn't look that closely. Turn my headphones back up. I wish I could see what it was on. What did I do just now? I might have to go through your posts in that case, Irby. That sounds like fun. Read my shit story. That's probably death down there, isn't it? I love the gorse. How do I get the gorse? Delightful to hear, Abby. I remember you'll like, well, maybe not all, but I remember a bunch of you doing, like, choose your own adventure kind of things. You just got a story and give people options and they can pick them and then you'd write more. Which always got to about 4 posts in and then you stopped updating it. Oh, thank you, Pems. That's probably a good idea after I talked about it just now. I don't think it's even in use anymore. That is... I haven't seen that email in a long time. It wasn't even mine, it was mine. Face it, there's probably all sorts of incriminating evidence for a lot of people on those. You really went through the forum and scoured it with a fine-tooth comb. I say incriminating, that's not the word I mean. I'm just kind of wandering through this map. It's kind of like the layout's sort of interesting. Yes. Oops.
Power assist movement activated.
It's just a little bland, and it's probably just because it's concrete textures everywhere. Which aren't the most fascinating textures in it. True. Okay. Oh, have I been in here? This is the yellow room. Look at me dissing a map with mild quality like I could do better. Shameful. I think I've seen enough. I'm pretty sure my parents are still on an @BigPond email address. I don't even know what that is. What is Big Pond? They've always had one like that, but I don't know what that is. I just never really questioned it because it's just that thing that's always there. Metro Police Outpost by Borg Cube Janitor. I don't think they need those. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Also called their internet service that for a while. Okay. Completed. The map name has nothing to do with Metro Police Outpost. I'm pretty sure this would be the same thing. I mean, I'm still using Hotmail addresses because I'm a goddamn fool. I realize that that's at least a little more current, but I don't know. I really have to consolidate my email addresses at this point. I have 3, 2 of which I don't want to use anymore. Map Sky. You have to say the S for that long because there's 2 S's. Sky. If you don't, you're simply pronouncing it wrong. I wonder if I'd even still have access to those old emails. God, what would I have made my passwords back then? Yeah, Telstra probably would like that. Was this single player? Sorry. I don't know why I was unsure of that for a minute. It just seemed a little too open. I'm assuming that's bad like it was in Half-Life. I don't know what that goo is that it just dissolves you instantly and it's everywhere. Push this out of the way. No? Then... Is it just because I've got an Xbox controller plugged in anymore? Eyes and fingers. Pinnacle of technology. I've always said so. I feel like a gravity gun would really help me out here. I didn't want to drop it. I'll find a zombie to poke with it. Wouldn't this be igniting? Oh, why am I hurt so much?
Medical attention. Minor lacerations detected. Warning. Vital signs.
This is so weird using it with this. I don't want to have to plug out my Xbox controller because there's some way I can tell it to never do that enable the gamepad there. So much better. Despite the fact that literally the only problem I was ever having was that the numbers don't correspond to things like they're supposed to. Was crowbar always on 3? Doesn't seem.
Minor lacerations detected.
I think this is representing what the numbers were when it was on the Xbox thingy. Like 3 is the crowbar. I don't know why that is. 4 is a grenade. Is 4 always a grenade? I forget. It'd probably be fixed if I restarted Half-Life or start a new map or whatever. It's just weird that it corresponds differently like that. Why would it need to be different at all? If it's like trying to map it to Xbox, like D-pad or something, I don't know how you actually select weapons. Surely you could just change what it maps to. Is skeet shooting the thing that's where the things fly out? I don't even know why I'm asking the question. Whatever that is, that felt like that. I see you. Not like I've ever done that either. Okay, don't touch the hot pipe. Why am I up here? Put in. Oh, well, I'm down here.
Detected.
Does anyone know what I should be doing? I feel like this isn't leading me particularly well. I don't know what I just pressed, but... Am I supposed to be able to press that from that side? I like the fast zombies. Very limited health, by the way. Okay, that's something to note for next time. I have to go through every button to find where the weapons are. I like that you can do that. I think they did... I mean, obviously there's not a whole lot they do with it, but... I appreciate the things they did do with the barnacles. Okay, I guess I need to go and... get that battery from miles ago. Where'd you come from? Why does the flashlight have a battery limit anyway? Like, that's not fun. It's rarely a problem, but it's just kind of annoying. Like, you saw how quickly that battery filled back up. It was like 3 seconds, maybe. Why does everything use car battery? I've unlocked a shortcut. Back to the bonfire. Yes, I'm only capable of making Dark Souls references now. What's up there in the list of most pointless mechanic? You mean the flashlight? This must be the Metro Police outpost that I've heard so much about. That is what this map is called, right? Manhacks attack zombies? Is there ever a situation where you might find that out? Just jumping out of the roof now. Is stuff just spawning on me? Yeah, like a room like this should be more useful. Sprint stamina in any first-person game. I'm trying to think of a game where sprint's actually been that meaningful. I don't know what I just unplugged, but I'm glad I did. That zombie was having some problems. Surely does Zombine imply the existence of Zuman? That might be the silliest thing I've ever said. It's a pitched battle. That particular time. I really shouldn't look at chat when I'm in an active firefight. I'm just back out here again. Am I trying to turn off the gas? Is that a thing that I'm trying to do? Self-life in this. I must be here for a reason, surely. Stop it. I don't know where you're coming from. Please stop coming from there. I could try going along the pipe. Not been here. Oh, there's another pipe. There's always more pipe. Well, this must be where I was before when I was climbing through shit and not getting anywhere. So I have that shortcut as well, but what have I actually achieved? Where am I going? What am I doing? Surely I came up here for a reason. Look at the number on the wall back there. Pink pipe. Nine. Is there a number pad somewhere I should be knowing these for? Either a 9 or a 6. But it's probably a 9. Is there anything over there if I wanted to go over there, is there? Maybe there is. Found the supply room, apparently. And all I had to do was endanger my own life. Can't miss so much with the Magnum. This really shouldn't come up every week. He doesn't play like a linear Half-Life 2 level is a dense block puzzler. Well, now we're getting shelled, I guess. It. Probably wasn't worth that grenade. No need to go back there. Thank you for telling me that. Still don't know where all these zombies are coming from though. That's what the birds exist for. Target practice. Oh. Is this something I should be doing? Where the heck have I seen metal? I need a lot more life than I had. I've been here before. I mean, I seem to be making some progress, so... explode, don't they? Well, that did nothing. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Oh look, there's a bit of metal. How do I get back to where I was just now? Presuming the metal would stop the zombies from coming.
Ammunition depleted.
Do you need 2? I don't have 2. The heck was I getting shotgun shells from? See, I went this way? Old infinite zombie hole, yes, of course. I always forget that you can sprint. Well, that was worthwhile coming back for. 7. Something something 97. Under this little raised bit? Well, that's something. Why would you look there? Or is that the secret? That better be the secret, because otherwise it seems a little harsh. I mean, I'm kind of enjoying just exploring around, but a little direction would be nice. A little direction from the map itself, not from Strider. What was that? Something 197? If I knew where the code I was actually trying to input was, I could probably brute force it from there. That one on the street? Just keep coming, don't you? But then surely this, if it was this. I don't even do buttons this fine. Was that the door that I had already opened from the other side? Can I drive the... I want a funk vehicle. Give me the funk vehicle. I mean, I climbed through the poison thing. It seemed like a valid route. I think there's maybe 2 ways to get into there. One involves doing something that you shouldn't do. Which of course I'm going to try. Oh. Okay, so I got a code, I blocked up some zombie hole. Have a ladder, I guess. Where am I actually going? Where does this end? Does this end? Still feel like this gas is like a thing. Need to turn off the gas. Ignite the gas, otherwise make the gas inert. Valve up there, can I pull that off? Can hit it. That ladder. It's not the... Where was the ladder? Use this to ascend. At least that was my theory. Oh. Did something. There's no gas anymore. Was that how I was supposed to do that? How do I get back up? Okay. I swear to God, if it's just supplies, I'm pissed off. Or at least I need a walkthrough or something. Because that was the lead I was operating on. Oh, there were batteries, weren't there? Where did I need those? When I figure out what button I'm trying to press, you'll be in trouble. There's a doings a transpiring. So I guess I need a thing for the generator as well? Crank? Tina crank. Me while I clear my throat. Here's the words I would have said if I was ready to say them just now. Is there a wheelbarrow up here? This glowing green crank might be relevant. I don't know about the gnome. The gnome is unclear what that's about. Did I turn on power to the thing? I don't even know where that went. Pretty sure that room was on the other side. Oh, yes, that totally leads up there, doesn't it? That was the easiest metric up I've ever did. The Combine airship arrives, you've done the right thing. Okay, great. I put that battery. Sure, I'll need this or later. I'm proceeding under the assumption the gnome isn't relevant. To figure out how to get back to that other spot. So the ladder you threw down can make a shortcut up to the fire escapes, I think. Are these the fire escapes? The fire escape look like. One of 3 batteries, I suppose? I probably shouldn't hurl myself off of every ledge, but... Here goes next level, but what do the batteries do? Oh. There isn't a next level. Okay. Well, I can assume one of those batteries was where I... Doors? Where was that? Oh, this place is a maze. I honestly have no idea where that was. Down here, I guess. And pillage that? And pillage. But even if I get this one in, I don't know where the third battery is. I don't know what the third battery does. Stay on the shelf by the Combine A piece. Let's find out. If it's not there, I'm not going to bother because I'm not looking through this entire place for a battery. There is a battery there. Well spotted, Peps. Or remembered, or whatever you did to know that was there. How do I get up there? I kind of like the concept of this map. Just a big area with puzzles everywhere. Or at least shit that you need for everywhere else. You don't need batteries that often in Half-Life 2, do you? There's a bit in Highway 17. And that's all I remember. This better be good. What I do with his newfound power, so to speak. Must have done that for a reason, right? Bastard, I can't get up there. Why do I have a Anna friend? Tripping over corpses. Is this a Super Mario RPG thing? Can I stand on it and fly around? Ass. Can't even get back up there. It's just on a loop. Do I need to follow you better? Would you have a checkline? I'm not convinced this isn't going around and doing nothing. Going a different way than last time, isn't it? No, it went this way last time. Oh, you're just on a loop, aren't you? Hate you. Why can't I have an extension cord like this? I've seen enough. Oh, Strider's comment. Great little map, interesting concept, barricade loader, challenging at the start. All adds up. That's fun. Alternator. And through the use of numerous portals. Wait, this was one from the teleporty thing, wasn't it? I think I played these on stream. Does someone know offhand? I had this trouble last time. I think this was the first one that I played on stream. Well, not this specific map, the competition that this was for. That was for a competition, wasn't it? Warp Life? Yeah, I definitely played these. So we have in fact already seen this map. I don't need to play it. Stockpile. CSGO, was that on the workshop? That was on the workshop. I should be subscribed to that. We haven't had a global offensive map in a while. In fact, we haven't had that many global offensive maps in general. I think the workshop kind of superseded it. The Vault, I mean. Since these pages basically amount to a link in that case. I suppose that's true of any externally hosted map, isn't it? Apparently my partner got a chikorita. Why did I get hungry when I said that? Does chikorita sound like a food? Workshop map stockpile. Go. Deathmatch. I usually do, don't I? I love that they give me a choice. Volume went nuts. Oh, you're right. That is peaking hard. Why is that? Check. That still seems quite red. Could Global Offensive have done that somehow? I don't want to speak too loudly and blow out people's microphones. Not microphones. You know what I mean. If I turn the gain down? How's that? Does that sound better? Right, I don't actually want to play deathmatch. There we go. One bot. Wait, what team am I on? I've got to have some kind of a competition. While I peek around at the map. Is this a skin? Do I have any global offensive skins anymore? I think I got rid of all of them. I like how it says 1 point for neutralizing an enemy. The chickens are enemies. Smothered in jelly, because it is. Don't you smother your firearms in jelly? Or as they would say in some parts of the world, Jello. I feel like we've had that conversation before, but is Jello just a brand of jelly? And it's one of those things that became the name through just cultural osmosis? Because Jello sounds like a brand name. Also, as OBS says, there's only 3 people watching, so I'm not really expecting an answer at this point. I don't even know who's still around. Yeah, I mean, I'm not good at Counter-Strike. Don't want to give anyone the wrong impression. Ding. I like that it uses the same ding from... What would be the first time you'd hit? That's in the hazard course, isn't it? Ding. Seems like Jello is a brand. 2 people said that at the exact same time. Wow. I'm gonna kill the bot once more, and then I'm gonna stop playing this map because I feel like we've seen enough of it. The bot's better than me, officially. Okay, never mind, I'm better than the bot. Such at talking. Seems like you also such at talking, Irby. Half-Life branches. Irby, was this officially entered? I take it not. This is an unfinished thing that was not submitted? How did I actually check that competition? I just don't want to double up on stuff I've already played. Other entries. Alternator was one of the other entries. That's right, I played these before to encourage people to vote. That's right. Which is, a valuable thing to do then and now. This was not in the thing. In the thing. This is a mini mod. I have to do the shuffle. I was this close just opening up Twitter like I normally do when I'm idle for a moment. I'm not doing that on stream, please. Story says I've not had jelly in many a year. I don't think I've had jelly for a while either. It's just not something I really, desire that often. It's just jiggly sugar water with fruit. Branches. Oh, that's not how you spell branch. Not in any sense of the term. Is that how you spell branch? That's what they call me. I'm sorry. Also, I had jelly, it had yogurt in it. Jelly and yogurt aren't. That doesn't... What? How do you put yogurt in jelly? Well, these doors are off center. Immediately, shit map. Clearly not intended. I don't know why I pressed that button, but I pressed it. It doesn't look so well for where? Well for... What was I trying to say just then? I feel like I got two phrases mixed up in my head and now they're both missing from my brain and the new one has replaced them. Well for where? What was I trying to say just then? Please, someone tell me. Oh, Irby, you made the joke. That one, the status report joke. How dare you? These potted plants are very elaborate. Oh, there's a suit just sitting here. And the door opened because the suit got picked up. And I have a crowbar now.
For use in hazardous environment conditions.
The poster wouldn't save ridiculous ties if it's a corporate thing. That's my nitpick. I'm okay with not hearing any more status report jokes. I've turned the gain down a bit more because this thing's still really high. I don't know what the heck happened. Jelly is suitable for all ages, also with ice cream. Half and half yelly-gurt. Yelly-gurt. Why did I use a soft J there? Yelly-gurt. That's funny. I said a funny. What fiend locked all of the toilets? Someone made a mess in that one. Can head crabs kill other head crabs? Let's face it, I need a screenshot from something. I don't know. I preferred the status report thing as a one-off joke, a funny thing that was in that one map, and it has turned into a meme. Whether or not it should have. Why are the head crabs here? I'm just cleaning up now. What am I doing? Where am I going? I'm lost. Abby, what am I doing? Is this it? Have I seen the map now? I feel like the security room wouldn't be here with a magnum in it if it wasn't accessible. Is there a button I should have pressed in the toilet? Bet you can make that jump. You just line it up right. I just need to go break stuff. I have been breaking stuff. I've been breaking corpses all over. God damn it. I gotta remember that you do that when I play the core as well. Why does it do that sometimes? Speaking of Dreamworks. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, is it? No. Why these portals aren't shit? I've now seen the map. Okay. G-Man's just watching me in horror. He's just through there. I would argue that making anything is better than making nothing. I would love to make something. DM4 lift. Okay. Am I to believe it has 4 lifts? DM4 lift V1. Everyone got that? This will be on the test. Can I, like, do up a test? Like, random trivia snippets from the whole series so that... No, that's stupid. Wouldn't expect people to have to go back through all this shit to try and find stuff. Hell, I wouldn't even do that. Specifically because I'm on it. Why is this blue light emitting red light? How odd. Abby, I don't even know the fucking answer to that. Besides, those particular words were in the title for that video. I remember that. So that would actually be fairly easy to find. True to its name, this map appears to feature 4 lifts. And a Dawson. Oh, and this guy's just there. Don't you hate it when this guy's just there? Should I be up here? This map was unfinished. This vent doesn't exist. I would love to just have as a piece of knowledge in my mind. Okay, this is fun. What that map was that had the view distance that was like fucking maybe 256 units or something, and was also shit in a number of other ways. I just want to know. I just want to have that knowledge. Unfortunately, I don't remember where that was, so I can't find it. It's not worth finding either, so I'm not going to go to that trouble. I would just like to know, you know? This was also played when we played those Warp Life maps, so Skippy. Because we've already done it. The Tube 2019. I don't know what those numbers mean. Especially since it was originally created in 2011. I guess this is a recreation. There's a The Tube and a The Tube 2019. By which I assume it means of the London Underground. That's called The Tube, right? Is that even a reference? I shouldn't reference things that I don't actually know. Tubular. How was that ever a word? No, just a... I can snip this out, just... Since people were talking about this before. Oh, you can't actually see it. Let me alt-tab. Oh, that didn't work either. Let me quit. It's true. Did you put that together yourself? I hate that. Was the Tube multiplayer? I didn't even think to look. Half-Life Deathmatch. Yes, okay. So, was something in that spot? What did you overwrite? This is important. Alright, we shall play the old Tube. Why would you need a retinal scanner to get out? I guess this goes for regular Half-Life as well, because there's at least one notable instance of that.
Power assist movement activated.
I don't even know what... I don't even know what... I'm seeing a distinct lack of tubes. This is the first tube-esque thing I've seen. Tubescent? Is that what that word means? Like a tube? I feel like I'm getting into bad territory and I should step away from it. Oh, there's a lot of crates over here. This is a lot of corridors and stuff. Not a whole lot going on visually. Let's see what the new tube's like. Map the tube 2019. Oh, there's color now. That's nice. And bees. There may have been bees before, I just didn't see them. Oh, there's a curved hole. Was this here before? Why is that unpleasant to look? Why is... Oh no. No, I don't like that at all. I think about what I'm looking at here is just... unpleasant. This room looks pretty similar. I'll admit I didn't linger in here. Still the crates. These are pipes now and you can run along them. The eponymous tube is now yellow. You're right, Abby, this didn't change that much, did it? It's slightly prettier to look at. Slightly. Very slightly. Do these count as tubes? More like a grating made of pipes. Speaking of grating, how about this stream, huh? Sorry, I'm just trying to make a joke out of that. It didn't work. This tiny bit of detail in this long concrete hallway still there? Okay, I've seen enough of tube. Tube. Info decal sample map. God, we really haven't gotten through many, did we? That outpost map was really quite long. Let's do the thing. I'm surprised this is a BSP. Half-Life. Just in case you weren't aware. These sure are the decals. I think at some point around here, the map vault really did get into just like a bunch of prefabs and stuff. You don't say, Abby. And for sound example, there is something of a use case for, because you can't tell those without it going in and testing it. I tried to describe them as best I could when I was updating the entity guide for that, but there is only so much you can get past with words. I wonder if that's linked actually. Because something would be good. Let's see, entity guides, Half-Life, and sound. Yeah, I try to describe them, but that's good. I'm glad that's linked. Assuming it's not garbage. Should TWHL have a tutorial No, is my answer. No, it shouldn't. Oh, no wonder that's not doing anything. I fucked up. Should really give a gun or something to exemplify. You can only get so much from footsteps. I don't know why I'm going through this. It's not normal. Generic. Where's 2? Why would you... Why the fuck is it laid out like this? Small metal, metal medium, metal large, tunnel, 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 chamber, chamber, chamber. Great. Whatever the fuck that means in terms of water. Water, water, water. Concrete. I kind of like how these numbers are vaguely holographic. I don't know why that is, but I like it. Big, big, big. I see they attempted to describe it as well. Cavern. Weirdo, whatever that is. I don't think it's called weirdo. But maybe I'm wrong. That one's very strange. I don't know who's ever using that. I think if you were so inclined, you could have a tutorial for whatever you wanted, but you shouldn't. I thought it was something else. I don't know. Maybe it is weirdo. Backyard canopy. I think it's pronounced canapé. What is a canapé? Could you do a closed caption system in Half-Life? I'm guessing probably not. Backyard canapé. Well, I just actually said that as canapé. I've infected my own brain. Wait, if it's Fight Yard, that would be Counter-Strike, not Half-Life. What are you doing? Type is hors d'oeuvre. That for the longest time I had heard hors d'oeuvre and seen that and never put the two together. Because, you know, words don't sound like they look. Just in case you weren't aware of that. Almost went to search hors d'oeuvre. Fight Yard, canopy. That's it. I'm getting very hungry. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but I'm going to eat something. Just learned what, Irby? This map's strange. Why does this waterfall leave the edge so far? That's not how water works. Waterworks is of course in Monopoly. I mean, for a fight yard map, this isn't bad looking. And there's a decent bit of ambience. It's blocky as hell, but all fight yard maps are, as far as I can tell. Can you go up here? I'm not hearing you, no. Wow, why was that so difficult for a second and then became super easy? Alright. Zeba's speaking my language. This was Zeba, wasn't it? I mean, I can sort of see it because HORS, the H are pretty much always pronounced, basically not pronounced, so it's or, and then, I mean, the end of it is probably not pronounced exactly it'd be, because it's got the RE, it'd be of. Because R's are weird in French. Look at me talking like I know fucking anything about French. I barely know how to... I can barely recognize sounds in words that are written down in French. If someone said something to me in French, I would be completely lost. Even if it was something I could understand. I haven't heard French spoken. I've only seen it written down. And have learned the very basics. And have forgotten some of the basics. Je suis is I am. I don't remember the other for other pronouns. I feel like you just had a tendency to do that anyway, Abby, like with usernames and stuff with numbers in them. That's just a thing you do. Okay, stream's over. I'm not doing this now. I'm not doing this now. Goodbye, everyone.